Hi, this is Don from grumpygeek.com, and this is a quick update of my current machine build, CNC machine build. And last we had left, pretty much just had the X, Y, and Z sliding mechanisms built. So as you can see, I've added the Z is mounted now. I have motor mounts all pretty much where they're going to go, and bearing supports in the back here and there. I'm reusing the lead screws from my previous machine, which I've disassembled. Getting quite good at disassembling machines. So one thing is I'm just a tiny bit short in all my axes as far as I'm not quite 2 feet wide, I'm not quite 4 feet long, just because of some of the additional dimensions that are in this machine that ate up a little bit more of the lead screw travel. But I'm working to resolve that, and hopefully I'll figure it out. But so yeah, this is the biggest probably difference, at least if you're looking at it. And so I built this Z assembly, and originally I just was going to use some metal brackets to kind of hook this on, but I didn't really find any that I thought were adequate with how I'd gone with the design, so I decided to take a different approach. And so I ended up building this assembly to hook the hooks onto the X, and then also supports the Z floating motor. So yeah, so basically, I use basically too much, don't I? So basically, again. So this, which was the original assembly, the original sliding assembly, is now bolted to a board, which then fits into this whole assembly. And the idea is that it adds support to keep it from flexing front and back, and it also allows me to take it off easily, so I can work on the X, Y, and Z separately. And it's going pretty good, and I ended up using, it's bolted onto the back, as you can see, and so there's just T-nuts embedded in the Z-axis to bolt it down into. And that's actually going really well. I'm actually planning on using most of the day today to hopefully finish most of it. So this sets right on top of here, and we'll get bolted down hopefully later today. And but yeah, so it's all going together real good. I ended up making mounts for the lead nuts out of aluminum, 2 by 1.5 by 1.5, or I guess 1.5 angle. Cutting these out, so those are what support the lead nuts, and you can see right here, it's basically bolted into the board. I'm going to bolt these in to the respective axes, and it should all work. So that's really just my update. Nothing phenomenal, nothing big, nothing amazing, but it is progress. So I'm going to try to finish the Z motor mount today, mount the lead nuts, and then hopefully get the electronics hooked up and make sure it all still works. I pulled on the wires a little bit. I'm hoping all my solder joints have held. They should have. I can't really think of anything else to say, so there you go. All right, take care.